What's good? It's your boy Coach T, and welcome back to the Mud Talk Radio channel. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because if you're into fashion, sports, life, and culture, then you're into this channel. Let's go. As you can see, man, today got on some different attire, man. I'm rocking the Panther gear. It's football season, man. Most of y'all who know me, y'all know I'm a big time sports fan. If I was to rank my top 2 sports that I love the most, it probably would go, I played basketball, but football really was my first love. So I love watching football, then basketball would be second. Or let's just say football 1A, basketball 1B, and then the rest of the sports are after that. So today, man, I'm rocking a very special piece of Panthers merchandise that was issued to me some years ago. This is you can't even buy this right now. You can't even buy it, you know what I mean? Because this is what the coaches be wearing on the side of the field. And I thought I would put it on today. My wife was kind of questioning whether I should wear it or not, but hey, the Panthers don't play today. They actually play Monday night. So if you're watching this on Monday, then we probably about to get our butts whooped on Monday Night Football. But hey, that's neither here nor there. I love my team. So today I got another sneaker review for you, man. I feel like this week has been pretty long, you know what I mean? So I just want to take a chance to tell everybody, man, if you like me and you had a long week and you got a lot going on, man, just take a second to breathe. And like my wife told me, man, just thank God for being alive today, because it's a lot of people that can't say the same, you know what I mean? Having a roof over your head and clothes on your back and water to drink and food to eat. The blessings go on and on and on. So just stop for a second and think about those blessings, and hopefully that helps you get out of what you have believed to be a long week or something that's been just not as good as you wanted it to be, man. So I'm in it with you. We in this together. We're gonna get through it. All right, so we got the box right here, man. And as you can see, it's another box from Nike. Real simple, but I don't even think this box has the, oh, it's on the other side. The QR code's right there. But we ain't gonna waste no time, man. We got the pull tab right here. Nope, I'm gonna be decisive with this. I'm going in this way. Very carefully, because I'm tired of people thinking that boxes are my worst enemy. They're not. Like, I own this box. This box ain't mine. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we're getting that open. I'm struggling a little bit. It is out the box. Don't worry, got it. Boom, man. As you can see, man, we got a Jordan 1 box. And the box reads, Women's Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG. The colors are Praline, white, sail. Is it sail? Somebody told me I've been pronouncing it wrong. It's not like sail, like sail. That's the colorway. As you can see, that's a women's 9 right there. Hopefully that's in focus. You've been watching the videos, you've been following the channel. My wife wears a women's 9, my daughter wears a women's 9. So, the princess and the queen of the house, they both wear the same size shoe. So who's this going to? We'll talk about that in just a second, but let's get into what's inside the box. Top this off of the box. And we really don't talk about boxes too much or insides, and typically I always say standard paper, but this paper definitely ain't standard. Take a look at that paper. That's pretty cool, man. I always say the women's releases are pretty unique in their own right, because the quality, the designs are always top tier. So that paper's pretty cool right there. You got a design going on. You got some basketballs on there. You got the Jumpman logo kind of just, hidden in there. But we're going to open this up, man. All right, man, so let's get into it. They wrap this thing up pretty good, honestly. Okay, it's 2 layers of paper in there. You got that top layer, that really cool layer, and underneath it is just that basic. And we have right here, the Women's Air Jordan 1 Praline. This is a women's exclusive release, and the moment I saw it on sneakers, man, and shout out to Sneakers app for really just giving us a bunch of layups right now. I know what's really going on. The sneaker market is down. People ain't spending money. The economy ain't in a good place. So we getting a lot of dubs right now, and I'm not gonna complain, because we've taken so many L's. And when I say we, I'm talking about just the average sneaker connoisseur, somebody who just likes sneakers and like to pick up what they want. They see something, they want to enter a raffle, and they hope that they can win. Lately, we've been on a roll on sneakers. A lot of people have, because newsflash, people ain't been buying sneakers. People just really trying to go for hype stuff. And I went for this shoe because I genuinely liked the way it looked. I thought the quality was gonna be good. And right now, straight out the box, it's looking like it's right on par with what I thought. The leather quality is pretty decent overall. The colorway is really, really cool. I mean, going into the fall and the winter season, this is gonna be a dope shoe that you can style very, very well. The one thing that I will say that has been the most talked about item on this shoe is these rope laces, these ribbon, not rope, but like ribbon laces. They're like satin or whatnot. A lot of people ain't feeling that. A lot of the channels that I follow, some of the women sneaker YouTubers that talk about, they actually hate these laces. I don't think they're the worst thing on this shoe, but I also don't think that I would personally, if it was me styling my daughter or my wife or giving them a suggestion, I would probably tell them to take these laces out. But I'm gonna tell you why these laces ain't the worst thing in the world. All right, so let's grab the second shoe real quick. And we were talking about those laces. They're not the worst thing in the world, number one, because you got an alternate pair of laces. And it looks like they look like white. Yeah, these laces are white right here. So you got you a backup pair of laces, that's cool. But what I will say is that the reason I believe that the ribbon or satin ribbon laces are not the worst thing in the world with these shoes is because if you're really into fashion, or I mean like into fashion, like, you follow Fashion Week, you know what I'm saying? Like you're looking at lookbooks for different designers every week. Maybe you're a clothing brand owner like myself who just really loves fashion. You know how you can really take these ribbon laces and make them pop. You know what I'm saying? You can do a whole outfit and really make these laces look good. I think that these laces present a challenge to a lot of people that they don't want to have to answer to. And that's trying to figure out how to make these laces look dope in this shoe. A lot of people want to take the easy route and just put the white laces in. That's cool. You know what I mean? That's a simple route. But I think that it's a challenge actually figuring out how you can make these satin laces look good in these shoes and make people be like, dang, I took my laces out, but I like the way you did that. To me, that's when you know you really did your thing with it. So in all, man, the satin laces ain't the best thing, but they ain't the worst thing in the world either. So let's get into the pricing of this shoe. Of course, you know that Jordan 1s are now $180. So as it stands today, $180 retail is what you will pay plus tax. I think somewhere around $192. We were able to hit for these on the Nike sneakers app. And last time I checked, they're still sitting on the sneakers app, just like most releases. If you really, really want these, go in there and grab them. You don't got to worry about going to the aftermarket. Listen, it's no shade to the aftermarket, but I do talk to a lot of young people, and when I mention sneakers, they're like, oh, Nike has an app? I'm like, where do you think people buy sneakers from? You go to Nike first, you know what I'm saying? If you can't get them from Nike, then you try to go to a aftermarket website or go to a sneaker reseller or go to a sneaker boutique. But lately it's been very, very easy to get sneakers, man. And can we talk about that real quick? Because I wanna make sure we're on the same page. So about a month ago, I noticed that sneakers, every time I logged into the sneakers app, it kept doing this survey thing. And it would ask me, and don't quote me, because my words might be all mixed up, but it would say something to the tune of, how fair do you think access to sneakers on the sneakers app is? And I would always click the, not highly unlikely or highly unsatisfied, whatever that option is, if you know what I mean. So it would pop up every time I got in sneakers. I mean, for a week straight, I probably, did that survey probably maybe 15 or 20 times, right? And in my mind, I was like, is sneakers really trying to help the little people out? You know what I'm saying? What I mean the little people, I'm talking about the people that don't own bots or, ain't going out here trying to buy a bunch of shoes. They're just trying to get what they like. And for 1 second, I actually thought sneakers was on my side. And shortly after that, we went on a roll. I think we hit for maybe 4 or 5 straight pairs on the sneakers app. And it led me to believe that sneakers really tricked us. You know what I'm saying? They had us take that survey, followed up by allowing us to win raffles that were not in high demand, because a lot of those shoes are still sitting on the sneakers app. The bigger question came when there was a highly sought after release, and how fair would we actually, how much of a chance would we have entering that raffle? And what I've learned is I did not enter the raffle for the Terror Squad Air Force Ones. I didn't really want them, you know, and honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of Air Force Ones like that, so I didn't find it necessary to bring that to the channel. I think it's a cool shoe. I do understand what it means for hip hop culture and sneaker culture, because Air Force Ones were a thing when I was growing up. But I didn't enter that raffle. And I think I could have tested out that theory of whether the sneakers app was actually pulling my leg or they were actually giving me a fair shot. I feel like if I would have gotten in that Terror Squad raffle and I would have won, then I would have like started to kind of drink the juice a little bit. So we briefly talked about styling this shoe, and the reality is, it's fall. Man, you know I love the fall and the winter season when it comes to fashion. You can do so much. I mean, from jeans and sweaters to, you know, different layers, you know, the color blocking. There's so many things that you can do with this shoe. You can take it in different directions. You can dress this shoe up. You could actually wear this to like a gala or something, or, you know, you could go to dinner with these sneakers, believe it or not. Yes, you can. Because you got the satin laces. If you really want to, you know, tap into your, you know what I mean? You can do that. But hey, at the end of the day, you can pretty much do what you want. This is a dope colorway, not a hard shoe to style. So I've given you the shoe, we unboxed it, we showed you the cool wrap in the shoe, but man, you know what I tell y'all, man, if you haven't already, man, go to rawmelonclothing.com. Link is in the description box, man. Shout out to everybody that's been reaching out to me on Instagram. I've been meeting a lot of new people that's been inquiring about the brand. Hoodies, man. We just ordered an extra pack that's about to be on the way too. So we got extra loads coming in, man. If you want to grab you a nice, heavyweight, high quality hoodie, go ahead and go to rawmelonclothing.com today. But you know the saying, man, love is free, hate costs. You've been watching Mud Talk with your boy Coach T. I'm out.
Subscribe, like, comment, hit that post notification.
Oh yeah, you heard it first and foremost.
Go hit the like, go subscribe, go all that.
All that, man.
Like that.